So his Harold, looks like he drew like a part of the horizon, and now he's drawing part of the moon. And he needed something to walk on. So it looks like he's going to draw maybe like a road or something. Finish drawing the moon. It's up in the sky now. He made a long straight path so he wouldn't get lost. So he made a little path, drawn the rest of it, and he set off on his walk, taking his big purple crayon with him. But he didn't seem to be getting anywhere on the long straight path. So he left the path for a shortcut across the field.
He's laughing at something. Is he going to the bathroom?
Pooping. And the moon went with him. The shortcut led right to where Harold thought a forest ought to be. He didn't want to get lost in the woods, so he made a very small forest, just one tree in it. So there he is, he's drawing a little tree. It turned out to be an apple tree. Yes, Harold, he drew the rest of the tree, he drew some little apples in there. I think apples are his most favorite fruit. But you're going to like apples too, and you can taste them. The apples would be very tasty, Harold thought, when they got red. So he put a frightening dragon under the tree to guard the apples. It was a terribly frightening dragon. You trying to poop? I think you're punching your butt. What, puncher?
Look, do you know how many purple crayons you're going to let him draw on my wall this?
Oh, yeah. You trying to fight your sleep off?
Yes, he's trying to listen.
It was a terribly frightening dragon. See it there? It's going to stand guard over the apple tree. It even frightened Harold. He backed away. His hand holding the purple crayon shook. Suddenly he realized what was happening. By then Harold was over his head in an ocean. So he was shaking his hand and he drew water. Then he found the water. Came up thinking fast, and in no time he was climbing aboard in a trim little boat. So he drew a little boat for himself. He quickly set sail, and the moon sailed along with him. See, he's drawn a little sail for his boat. And he's floating along in the water. After he sailed long enough, Harold made land without much trouble. He stepped ashore on the beach, wondering where he was. The sandy beach reminded Harold of picnics, and he thought of picnics made him hungry. So he laid out a nice, simple picnic lunch. There was nothing but pie. He's trying a lot of pies for himself. But there were all 9 kinds of pie that Harold liked best. Is that you? You gonna eat pie? When Harold finished his picnic, there was quite a lot left. He hated to see such delicious pie go to waste. Looks like he's drawing a little animal. So Harold left a hungry moose and a deserting porcupine to finish it up. See, there's the moose. The moose looks pretty skinny. And there's a little baby porcupine. And off he went, looking for a hill to climb to see where he was. Harold knew the higher up he went, the farther he could see, so he decided to make the hill into a mountain. he went high enough, he thought, he could see the window of his bedroom. He was tired and he felt he ought to be getting to bed. He hoped he could see his bedroom window from the top of the mountain. But as he looked down the other side, he slipped. And there wasn't any other side of the mountain. He was falling thinner. But luckily, he kept his wits and his purple crayon. He made a balloon and he grabbed onto it. And he made a basket under the balloon, big enough to stand in. He had a fine view from the balloon, but he couldn't see his window. He couldn't even see a house. So he made a house with windows, and he landed the balloon on the grass in the front yard. None of the windows was his window. He tried to think where his window ought to be. He made some more windows. He made a big building full of windows. He made lots of buildings full of windows. He made a whole city full of windows. But none of the windows was his window. He couldn't think where it might be. He decided to ask a policeman. The policeman pointed the way Harold was going anyways, but Harold thanked him. And he walked along with the moon, wishing he was in his bedroom, or in his room, in his bed. Then suddenly, Harold remembered. He remembered where his bedroom window was when there was a moon. And it was always right around the moon. And then Harold made his bed. He got in it, and he drew up his covers. Purple crayon dropped on the floor, and Harold dropped off to sleep. Was it a good book?